Hey guys, Peter here, back with another video. Today we're building a Hackintosh. This build is budgeted at around $900 and is for my friend who wanted a new computer with Apple's OS X on top for productivity work plus media streaming like watching YouTube. The parts were also picked with future-proofness in mind. To start things off, we have the Intel Core i5-4590 as our CPU of choice. We will not overclock the CPU, so the possible choices were the 4590 and the 4690, which are very similar CPUs. In terms of performance, the 4690 has a slight edge, but with a higher price tag. We went with the 4590 as its performance per dollar is significantly better than the 4690. Next, we have the motherboard, which is quite overkill with the Asus Sabertooth Z97 Mark II. We originally planned to get the Gigabyte Z97X UD3H, which is a lot more reasonable. In the Hackintosh community, it is well known that Gigabyte boards are the most compatible with OS X and will cause less issues. If you're using this video as a build guide, I would recommend this Gigabyte board, but we went with the Asus Sabertooth because the price was just too low to resist. This board features the LG1150 socket with Intel Z97 chipset. It has 4 DDR3 memory slots along with 6 SATA 3rd generation ports. It also has the latest SATA Express and M.2 slots. Overall, it is a very awesome board and $80 off made it even better. For the memory, we have a set of G.Skill Ripjaws X DDR3 1600 memory with 8GB in total. This set of RAM has very good reviews, and we can always add another 2 sticks in the future to upgrade. For the storage configuration, we have the Kingston SSD Now V300 120GB SSD. It is fast with 450 megabytes per second of read as well as write. It has more than enough space to hold the operating system with applications and programs. For the other files, we have the Seagate Barracuda 1TB 3.5-inch hard drive. This is just a regular 1TB hard drive which gets the job done quite well. In terms of the graphics, my friend does not game, but we decided to throw in the EVGA GTX 750 Ti Superclocked Edition, which has an outstanding price-to-performance ratio and a million times better than onboard Intel HD 4600. This card is the sweet spot which guarantees excellent graphics performance at a low price. Moreover, this card does not require external power, which is a plus. Speaking of power, we went with the Corsair CS650M power supply. Typically, a CX series power supply will do, but the CS series is a step up from the entry-level tier and offers some bonus perks such as the 80+ Gold certification, modular cabling, and extra reliability. At 650 watts, it is a bit too much for this build, but it always leaves plenty of room for future upgrades. Last but not least, the case. The Corsair 200R is an excellent choice, but we went for the very similar Fractal Design Core 2500 because it was on sale and includes a fan controller. It is smaller in size than the 200R and includes 2 5.25-inch external drive bays as well as 3.5-inch internal drive trays. It supports regular ATX boards and includes 2 120mm fans, one in the front, one in the back. It was a perfect case for this build as my friend does not need a case window or anything fancy. So that's all the parts we used in this build. We also threw in a Wi-Fi card which was used before in another build. Other than that, enjoy the building process completed by both of us in a glorious time-lapse recording.